Welcome everyone. How are you doing? We're going to talk about what they are reintroducing for the ArcAge Unchained model with Kakao's reiteration of the game. There is going to be a fresh start alongside of it, but along with that, again, like we said in our previous videos, they are doing a subscription model. They've, posted a whole new web page of information around this, and so the subscription is going to go as follows. They are removing any monetizable items from the cash shop for the Unchained version. This subscription model is purely related to the Unchained version. The legacy version of the game is still going to be free to play with the optional sub. So this one right here, the sub is going to be $9.99 for 30 days. That's a pretty fair price for a sub if you are going to do a sub. Let's be honest, normally they are $15 a month. From there though, you get discounts if you buy it in bulk. So if you are somebody who has, an undying desire for ArcAge, you can buy your 90 days or 180 days for a discounted rate, which would lower your monthly cost overall. But for many people, you've already bought Unchained before when you told it was going to be buy to play. You also bought the DLCs. They are giving you compensated free game time for this. So if you've bought ArcAge Unchained, they're going to give you a free 60 days. If you've bought the DLC for Garden, they're going to give you a free 30 days on top of that. And if you bought the Gunslinger DLC, you're going to get an additional 60 free days. So that comes out to 150 free days of gameplay time. Additionally, on top of that, they're giving all new and old players a free 30-day trial for a total of 180 days of free gameplay time. So literally for the first half of the year, 6 months of Kakao being in charge of the game, if you've bought everything already, you get to play it for 6 months free, because you've technically already paid for it. So that's how they're compensating people in that regard, if you've already spent money on the DLCs and whatnot. But from that point on, after that time, based on how much free time you have, it is going to be a monthly sub mandatory in order to play the game. And there is no Apex. There is no in-game method at this time that has been presented that is going to be available for people to purchase gameplay time. That is how the legacy version works. So if you want to play the Unchained version, it is a mandatory sub. And as a result, they have removed any monetizable items from the shop. So all those monetized items that exist on Legacy, things like buying regrade charms, things like buying labor charges and whatnot, that is all not going to be there, period. So that's staying out of it. And as a result, they're having the forced sub. Like they say there, previously obtainable items will only be purchased by spending in-game currencies, which need to be earned by playing the game. Now, with the DLC, they are going to be doing a global build for the game. New content will no longer be behind DLC purchases and will be available to all players for free in both ArcAge and ArcAge Unchained. So the entire DLC model is going away entirely, and placing it again is the subscription. So the subscription is also going to replace that. Additionally, the patron system is going to be upgraded and is also going to be tied into the Unchained monthly subscription that you're going to have for it. The exact details of it have not been announced yet. However, there is a screenshot from the Discord of one of the community managers, Rotaz. They have stated that there is going to be a buff to labor regen, both online and offline. Labor is probably one of the biggest gatekeeping mechanics for a lot of people in terms of their progression, and is usually what makes people feel the need to alt account anyways. So depending on the degree of this buff, this could definitely influence some people's gameplay experiences overall in terms of whether they would or wouldn't play, or whether they feel compelled enough to need an alt account. Either way, I still think people are going to use alt accounts, because even if you had infinite labor, you are still going to be able to make more money with an alt account doing stuff at the same time as your main account than if you weren't doing an alt account. So either way, I still think alts are going to exist, but this may curb the need for people to feel like they need 5 alts or things like that. All the nonsense that we see go on with it. So that is something to keep an eye on. The Arc Pass is being removed as a paid item as well entirely. So you will no longer be able to pay for the premium Arc Pass. Instead, the basic Arc Pass is going to be free as always, but the premium Arc Pass is going to be purchased with loyalty tokens. Loyalty tokens, you will earn 20 at a time each day that you log in. So you can earn up to 600 a month. So if you log in 25 days out of a month, you will earn 500 loyalty tokens, which will enable you to be able to purchase the premium Arc Pass normally, right? For free with those loyalty tokens just by having logged into the game. It's basically what you get for logging into the game recurringly. Now, initially, the first month of service, the Arc Pass is going to be given to everybody automatically. So you will start with the premium Arc Pass for free. The premium Arc Pass has been changed. There is no longer going to be diligence. They are converting it all to Mana Storm crystals. Okay, so Mana Storm crystals are now going to be the thing that you get from the premium track over here. And again, this is going to just be free. You access the premium track by logging into the game every day and getting loyalty tokens. Okay, now what entails with those Mana Storm crystals, like we said, they are replacing the diligence coins. Here is a huge list of all the items in which you will be able to spend Mana Storm crystals on. Anywhere from housing decor, housing plots, your tree houses, tempering charms, gems, mounts, all that stuff, gliders, everything there. Okay, so there is a whole lot of stuff here that you can invest your Mana Stone into. As you can see, Mana Storm crystals into. So right here, they say 20 loyalty every day that you log in. So there you go. But yeah, so a lot of stuff there. We will put a link for all this for you guys so that you can look at it on your own. But that is everything going on with the update currently with what Kakao has shared with everyone. They still have not given an official date around when the fresh start will be. I still think that it is very possible that they just suddenly throw it out there December 2nd, just because it's very likely that they've been working on this for some time and they're just going to push everyone forward. But maybe that's something that they save for the new year as well. Who knows? So that's going to wrap it up there now, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, if you enjoy the content, be sure to like and subscribe, and catch us live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Zav. Have a good one, and we'll catch you in the next one.